Hi, Angie. I'm gonna share my screen. Wait for me a moment. Okay. This is your lesson 6, simple machines, the lever. Okay. Machines are tools that make your work easier. Machines help you lift heavy things or move things from one place to the other or make your work faster to complete. Okay. You use many machines in your life even though you don't realize. And today we're gonna talk about a machine called the lever, okay? For today, we have 3 words on the vocabulary. I know they're gonna sound a little bit different, but you'll get them in a moment. The first is fulcrum, fulcro. It's the support on which a lever turns or is supported in moving or lifting something. Es el soporte en el cual una palanca gira o se apoya para moverse o levantar algo. This part, it's the fulcrum, this part here in this lever, okay? Then we have the word lever, palanca, a bar for raising or moving a weight at one end by pushing down on the other end. Es una barra para levantar o mover un peso en un lado al empujar el otro extremo. If I push here, I'm gonna lift this load here. And then the word load, carga, what one is carrying, lo que uno carga. It can be anything, but it's something that you are carrying. Like I'm carrying right now my cell phone, so that's my load. Okay. Levers. A lever can make hard work much easier. Every lever has to be pushed down or up. And I'm gonna give you real life examples of levers in a moment. The end that is pushed produces kinetic energy and it's called the force. All levers rest on something. Where the lever rests, it's called the fulcrum. And wherever is being moved by the lever, it's the load. An example, it's using a hammer to pull out nails, like what you're looking here at the picture. The handle is the force because that's what being pushed to move everything, okay? The place where the hammer head rests on the board here would be the fulcrum because it's resting on the board. And the nail, it's the load because it's what being moved by the lever, which would be the way that we're using the hammer. And I'm gonna show you other examples of levers. For example, a rowboat. When you are, let me move here for a moment. When somebody is rowing, okay, somebody's rowing on a boat, that person, their arms would be the force that it's moving the oars, okay? This is the oar, okay? And that would be also the lever. They would be the force, okay? The fulcrum would be the point where the oar touches the boat. It's resting there so it can move. And what is the load? The water that it's being moved, okay? Or for example here, in this tub of can, you have a lever. You use a lever to open it, okay? What would be the force? The finger, the hand. What would be the fulcrum? This part that it's being, that's where it's resting. And what's the load? This piece of metal that breaks and opens the can. Let me show you another one. Even your elbow can be a lever. Let me show you. Here you have the cell phone. This is what you're carrying, like me, okay? So that would be the load. That's what you're moving. What would be the fulcrum? Where is the elbow resting? In this case, in a table, okay? It's resting on a table. And what would be the force? The arm itself, the muscles that are moving. Okay, you see, even pieces of your body are a simple machine, a lever, okay? Even a seesaw can be a lever. Let me show you, okay? This would be a lever. You have here the point where it's resting. This is the fulcrum. And then in this case, with this boy down, this other boy is gonna be the force that push him up. He goes down and the other boy goes up. The boy that goes up is gonna be the load. And the boy that goes down is gonna be the force, okay? So yes, we have levers everywhere. They're simple machines and you're so used to them that you don't see them as machines. Okay. Another thing, Angie, that you need to know is that the closer the fulcrum, this part where the lever is resting, is to the load, the more work the lever can do. If I move the fulcrum over here, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work and I'm not going to lift as much load. But if it's closer to the load, I'm going to be able to do more work, to carry heavier things. Okay, Ange, that would be it for the day talking about levers.